Before I start, I just want to warn you that I'm not used to doing anime/manga reviews, so I might not be the best. So I'm going to be talking about my favorite anime, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer has been my favorite since it was first released back in 2020. At least I think it was 2020. It might have been 2019 though, so my bad if I'm wrong. Either way, if you haven't watched it, if you don't want any spoilers, then I don't advise watching this since it will have quite a few. The anime and manga begins with a boy named Tanjiro Kamado. Wow, I pronounced that completely wrong. He's a boy that lives up in the mountains. He heads down the mountain to sell charcoal since that's basically what he's done for years, and since his family doesn't have much money, he heads home there to try and make some. As he's walking through the town, a boy with a bloody nose falls through a door telling someone, "I didn't do it, it was a cat." The boy tells Tanjiro to smell the plate. For context, Tanjiro has a great sense of smell, so he can identify most things by just smelling them. I know it makes zero sense, but still. Tanjiro smells the broken plate and tells them, "It smells like a cat, ma'am." The woman, who I'm guessing beat the shite out of the boy, tells him, "Whoops, my bad," or something like that. I haven't watched season 1 in a while, so I don't remember it entirely. After Tanjiro finishes selling the charcoal, he heads back up the mountain. Then some random old man who isn't important at all and we never see again after this tells him, "Tanjiro, come inside, it's dark, there are demons out." To be honest, if I were Tanjiro, I would have just thought the dude had schizophrenia and kept walking, but he goes inside since he's too kind to say no. He asks the man, "Excuse me, if you don't mind me asking, what do you mean by demons?" Since it's the start of the story, so he has no idea what the freck a demon is, I guess. The man replies, "Demons are these horrible creatures that have been around for 1,000 years, or something like that." Again, I still don't remember the first season that well. The man gives Tanjiro food and a bed that apparently in Japan bed structures are non-existent. Tanjiro wakes up the next day to head back home and finds out something terrible. I betcha can't guess. Yup, a demon committed cannibalism on his family and basically mutilated them. Then we go through this 90 billion year long speech from Tanjiro that's basically, "I know it hurt, didn't it, sob MP4 all avenge you ECT." He carries his sister Nezuko, who was the only one who was still warm, trying to get her help since he thinks it was a bear attack. Nezuko then wakes up and is basically like, "Fuck this shit, I have rabies," and starts snarling and screeching like an acoustic child in the class next to mine. Nezuko flailing like an inflatable doll at those car dealerships causes Tanjiro to fall. We then see a cinematic shot of the water Hashira Giyu Tomioka running and kidnapping Nezuko like my Uncle Walter. Tomioka then tells Tanjiro, "What are you doing protecting her? You know she's a demon, right? Dumbass." Tanjiro tells Giyu that she's his little sister and that he can save her, blah blah blah. Another 90 billion year long speech from Tanjiro. Tomioka is pretty much like, "This is just sad," and gives Nezuko the 1-2 time to impale you. Tanjiro is obviously pissed from that and charges at the emo child. Giyu knocks him down within mere seconds unfazed. Giyu realizes Tanjiro is unarmed, even though he could have sworn he saw him charging at him with a hatchet. He then sees a hatchet flying at him in the air and dodges it at the last second. Giyu then thinks to himself, "Maybe this Deku ripoff is stronger than I thought." Tanjiro wakes up seeing that Giyu had put a muzzle on Nezuko. To be honest, that's a strange fetish. Giyu, still sitting by a tree, pretty much tells him, "You have no idea who this is or where they're at, but go see this masked dude for no reason." The next episode we see child with erected forehead, also known as Tanjiro. Basically he to said mountain and got attacked by some demon Leman Sema I mean. Anyway, Tanjiro was basically still carrying a hatchet and commits Blankus Clonkus on the demon's head, and long story short, he almost dies, but Nezuko uses the demon's head as a goddamn soccer ball. Haha. Hee hee. Ha 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 ha. Laugh, goddamn it.